Hey, Coach Ryan from Physical Culture Gym and creator of Game Day Ready for Athletes. So guys, we're gonna go into a quick mobility drill you can use. This is to increase internal rotation at the glenohumeral joint. We're gonna need a couple things here. We're gonna use 2 blocks, okay? And we're just gonna lay on our side for the setup. First priority is making sure that the shoulder is in a packed down position, right? So we're gonna try to get the shoulder broad here. I don't want the gravity to kind of crush me to where the shoulder's moving up towards my ear, okay? So I wanna keep that nice and broad. And then we're gonna use this block to just place under the head so we can keep our neck nice and neutral. We're gonna bring the hand or the arm out into a 90-degree position, okay? And then from here, we're gonna work on internal rotation. So I'm going actively into internal rotation here. You're packing the shoulder in position. You can check that with the hand, okay? Once we feel good, we're gonna get into a passive range by using our top hand to now connect to the hand that we're working on and just lightly press it down, okay? As if we had a Rolex watch on it and it's 1,000 pounds, it's just gonna push that arm to the ground. Now, we're gonna hold here on a passive stretch when we're doing any of the shoulder mobility drills I'm gonna talk about next. So I would recommend about 2 minutes if you've got that much time, hanging out passively, just breathing. And we're gonna breathe into more range of motion. So a long breath in, slow exhale. The watch gets heavier and we push ourselves a little bit further in internal rotation, passively. Now, once I've spent some time, let's say we're fast forwarding here, now I'm gonna start doing isometric contractions. So this is PAILs and rails. So the PAILs, now since this is the progressive side of the tissue, is going to be here, okay? I'm pushing up. Regressive, I'd be pushing down, okay? So staying connected here in this passive range, I'm gonna start to do an isometric contraction, driving upward with my bottom hand. And my top hand is so heavy, the watch is so heavy that I cannot move it. I'm gonna do whatever I've prescribed for you in your program as far as intensity. This can be, 10 to 40% if we're doing more of our rehab. If we're really getting some training in, we could go 80 to 100% and really get after it here. But the key is no visible movement. You shouldn't be pushing your arm up and down. There should be no fluctuation in the contraction. It's very constant. We've got a constant flow of energy here. So we're gonna, let's say this is 20 to 40 seconds we've held. Now what we're gonna do is take a long breath in, and on the exhale, relax the contraction, but push deeper. You're getting more passive range here, okay? So what we're doing is just convincing our nervous system that it's okay to let the arm go into this position. Once we've achieved this new position, we've worked hard, we want to stay here. So now what we're going to do is give it another round, okay? Go through your PAILs, you're going to start driving upward in this new range and ramp that up to whatever your desired percentage is, from 0 to 100% effort. And then you would spend anywhere from 20 to 40 seconds on this on average. So once you've got that, again, you're going to take a breath after about 20, 40 seconds. And then just let it come back down again. Now, we're gonna get into the rails. So now I'm gonna try to pull my arm away from this wristwatch, but it's stuck there in place. So now I'm gonna pull down and I'm activating all the stuff on the inside of the arm. Building up that tension for 20 to 40 seconds. Then I can take a long breath in, turn off the contraction, and see if I can get a little bit deeper. So now I've worked this joint in both ranges at end range, and that is gonna be a PAILs rails. You should notice that you get a little bit more range of motion after a couple pass-throughs. If you've got any questions on that, feel free to drop a comment. If you've got this in your program, let me know if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching, guys.